Good morning. We are Tuesday, I believe July 22nd. 2 weeks ago, in my last video, I mentioned I would be waiting and needed to get started on cleaning up some of these areas of my backyard. But as you can tell, I did not get a whole lot done. We had rain, we had way too hot weather again. So puppy's been digging around in my flower bed, so yep, some of them got crushed. The flowers are doing okay. Some areas don't really need much weeding, just a really surface thing, but there's a lot that I haven't had a chance to do. Not just the weather, but it's overwhelming at this time of year, and I guess I just keep pushing it off, procrastinating, and I don't get it done. This is really bad. The weeds have overtaken. The grass is really long. The lawnmower blade gave out on us. I ordered a new one and it doesn't fit, even though I measured twice and checked it. So we'll have to go to the store and see if I can find a place where we can get it, but our lawnmower is 10 years old, so it makes it a little harder sometimes. I do have an issue with this area that I just don't understand. This is growing really well, as you can tell, the sunflowers. But when it gets to this area, they don't want to grow. And now I'm losing my blueberries also. Don't know what's causing it. I just find it really odd that it's just this whole area here. Ignore the puppy. And see, tall, and they go down and down and down and down. And this whole area is dying back, the blueberry included. And I noticed the other blueberry plant is starting too. And the blackberries have some leaves that are iffy. Shh, Cody, it's early in the morning. Don't bark. And my apple tree also has, it's this whole area, and I don't know what's wrong with it. If the neighbors are dumping something around there, because they keep their garbage along that side. But Cody, leave my tree alone. But there's yellow spots on the leaves, and then when it comes back to this area, it gets better again. It's all fine. This apple tree is fine, with the one apple that I'm still hoping makes it the adulthood. Then these tomatoes are doing fine, even though not as good as the rest because they are growing in baskets, and I don't find they grow as well. I picked my garlic, and the garlic is all inside, and Cody, come on, get off of there, come on, Cody, good boy. The onions the red ones are doing nothing, but the white ones are starting to get a little bigger. They're starting to look like onions. The squashes are doing amazing. I have a couple of really big ones. This thing here is really a good size of a watermelon. Those are the blue Hubbards. My peppers, no, Cody, quiet. The peppers are doing really well. They haven't changed color yet. I'm hoping they will soon. But all these are all the way to there peppers. Actually, these ones too. I don't know if you can see those. What's beyond there growing tall is lettuce that's turning to seed, which I'm letting go because I really like that type of romaine. I'm going to save the seeds in the green basket. A little further down. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, in that green basket is sweet potatoes. The beans are doing okay. I've been picking them. I've got about 15 jars the smaller 500 ml jars of them. I've been picking them every day. I have, I think, 6 pounds so far that are canned, and a bag that's frozen because I'm going to be using it to make my soups, my vegetable soups. The carrots are doing okay. They're getting bigger. I don't think they'll be ready to pick for a while yet anyway. Oh, the sun is so nice this morning. Cucumbers are coming along. They're just the size of pickles right now. I know I had a bigger one. Shh, Cody. Cody, it's too early in the morning. Be quiet. Gosh, I can't find... I had one that was really coming along. For some reason I can't see it. It's in there somewhere. But I do have one that's about 3 or 4 inches. This one here's a little more puny. It's not doing as much, but it was kind of buried by the squashes. So, oh God, the sun probably stops you from seeing properly. My goodness. It's at an awkward height. So, yep, this is doing good. I have a couple of butternut squashes in here. Cody, you're a pain in my butt. Come on. The rest of the garden, well, is doing okay also. God, the grass is all wet from dew. Haven't had morning dew in a while because it's been so warm, but it's much, much cooler this morning. So this is the other garden. That's my second batch of lettuce that I gotta start picking. I added some carrot seeds here and there. We'll see. Now some of them are coming up. But again, I really didn't have much of a chance to weed or the energy to do it. So I'll get to it at some point. The kale is doing fine. It loves this cooler weather this morning. The cabbages. I'm really happy with this one. This one's really starting to feel like it's got something going on. This one's tiny, but it's starting to curl. I keep this to keep the white moths away, the cabbage moths, which are little white butterflies that have black dots on their wings. Because what they do is they lay their eggs, and I'm sure some of them got there because I see some leaf damage. Could be slugs too, but I doubt it. They lay their eggs, and when the eggs turn into larvae, they burrow into the cabbages themselves and start eating and making holes and damage to them. It's not the butterflies themselves that cause the issue, but their larvae. And they will find any hole to get in. And if the net touches the cabbage too much, they'll still manage to lay their eggs. Broccoli, some of it didn't do much. These 3 or 4 are doing okay, so I'll leave them go. Sweet potatoes are coming along here, but it's getting cool again, so they'll slow down. Something's been eating at the leaves, Lord knows what. Cauliflower, I had one nice head so far that I picked, and only to realize that the inside was completely eaten by earwigs. Earwigs come out at night, so you never see them, or hardly ever see them in the daytime, but they do love brassicas. These are doing okay. The beets are starting to bulb out. Some of the, what I call turnip, but I know it's rutabaga or Swedes. We tend to call them turnips for some reason here. Shh, be good, Cody. The kohlrabi's coming up. The peas I've been picking every day. I just come by, pick up a few and stick them in the freezer. I'll be putting them in my soup. I didn't grow a whole lot this year because it's very tedious and you need like rows and rows of them to really have anything out of them. So what I do is I just gather them and put them in a plastic jar in the freezer as they go along. The kale is really pretty. It's nice. The potatoes. I've picked my 2 cherry tomatoes are doing really good. Should be getting some before long. I like to dehydrate. Well, I roast them in the oven. I cut them in 2, roast them in the oven, and use them to make roasted tomato sauce. Roasted tomatoes, tomato sauce, if that makes any sense. Yeah, this one here, I don't think is a big beef like I had thought it was because they're very long. I'm assuming I mixed one of my seedlings up because these are slicers, these are big beef. But again, they're so tiny and they're already turning white. We had such a strange summer for certain things. So we'll see how big they get. The corn is doing fine. It's taller than me and it's starting to shape its heads. So hopefully we'll have a few cobs. I don't think this one will produce cobs because the head is already shedding its pollen, and I don't see any cobs yet. So that might be a fail too. From year to year, some things do well, some things don't. You need the pollen that's falling off here to fall onto the cobs, the fluff on the cobs, the hairs, and that's what pollinates each and every little hair, creates a corn seed inside the cob. But if you have one but not the other, obviously you're not going to get much. So that's about it. What's in my little high tunnel is doing okay. I have a couple of tomato plants that I have no idea what they are, so I put them in here. They're just starting. I just found them that I guess I'd never planted them. And this, I think, is maybe a cucumber. Anyway, they're stray plants that I found that I hadn't planted that I added to here. So we'll see what that does. The celery's doing good. I have to hill it, meaning I have to add grass clippings all the way around so that when it grows, the new stuff that's the new stuff growing in the middle here comes out a lighter green with some white on it, which is what we like. So that's about it for now. I still have to weed, as you can tell. There's a lot of work left to do. So hopefully as it gets cooler, and this week my work week is a little lighter, so I'm really hoping to have time, but I do have to take the time to can also. My husband's going to be mowing the lawn sometime soon, and that's about it. Cody wants to say good morning too, I guess. He's going to say good morning. Sit, Cody. Can you sit? Like all dogs, they sit only when, you know. So yeah, he's still bitey, he's still being a pest, but he's an amazing little dog. Say bye, Cody.